call at 1:27 a.m. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go climb in my hammock, go to sleep. I hiked to a fire tower here, but when I got there, they had cameras all over it and signs that said no trespassing.
Hey, good morning, Marlon. How are you, my friend? Can you hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Good morning, Sam Gloves. All I hear is my friend here. There we go. I think I heard me. Yes, I did. Woohoo! What do you think, Jackie? How are you, Marlon? It's good to see you, my friend. Are you getting enough sleep, Marlon? And Sam, how are you, my friend? I know what I'm missing. My mind. Uh-oh. Huh. Marlon, are you still here? Oh, well, Marlon. This song is your song. Oh, we're going to put it on the... You can tell everybody that this is your song. It might be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. Hi, Lee. How are you? Good morning. Jackie's already been up and been out, had his medicine, ate his breakfast. Huh? Yes. Yes, you have. He's a good boy. Uh-oh. Renew. Uninstall. Yeah, we're doing real good. You know, my asthma's been playing up a bit, but I have an appointment on Wednesday. I didn't even have to make the appointment, so it's perfect. Perfect timing. And luckily, my boss, he's the best. Like I have a rough a heavy workload today, but he's coming to help me. So I have no complaints. Life is pretty dang good. Are you feeling better, sir? Oops. Yeah, he's awesome. So, what's your plans for today, Lee? Hi, Sarah Washington. Jack is the master of side eye. No plans, just housework. There you are, Marvin. Good morning, my friend. Did you hear me ask you, are you getting enough sleep, Marvin? I know you've got a lot of things going on. I worry about you, and I love you. Did you turn your back up? You did that on purpose, didn't you? He just knows. You did love the Jack Cam? Well, thanks for hanging out, Sarah. You know, you know who's watching? Me from work. I heard him dreaming. Hey, Sarah, have you met Lee at Magnetic North Adventures before? Come on, phone. Lee said, I'll be live again next Friday as I've got to save internet, especially with Johnny having the operation on Monday. No, I think you would like Lee, one of my favorite people. He does magnet fishing, mudlarking, tours of England. He's a redhead, so he's amazing. I should have just led with he's a redhead. That's all I would have needed to say, right? Well, I say thank you back, Lee. Lee is, let me just, I know he should have corrected me right away. He's big on cleaning the planet above all else. Above all the treasures, it's all about cleaning the planet. Marlon says half the parts of my tent were also missing, but with some line, you made it work. You haven't slept yet? Marlon, are you just camping? What are you doing? Because I saw you the other day in your kitchen, so I know you still have your place. Or can you talk about it? Do you not want to talk about it? And you don't have to, but just like you tell everybody, Marlon, my email's always open to you, my friend. Right, Lee says it's always about making places nicer. Treasure comes and goes, but the planet's here forever. Sarah says it needs a good cleaning. And Lee says, yes, Sarah, I'll do my best always. Marlon said, finish fishing. Honestly, I kind of hate that place. Yeah. Got a roof, but not really a home, if that makes sense. Wow. Yes, I have been there before, Marlon, but I feel like it was all a state of mind. I still feel that way. So you said you're going live Friday, Lee? I only caught half of that. Let me look at it again. Okay, Lee said I'll be live again next Friday. Okay, I did read that because you're saving internet for Johnny's surgery on Monday. That's crazy. I really, really hope everything goes well. I know how important he is to a lot of people and to cleaning up also. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Hello, my friend. Happy Saturday to you. Lee said, Marlon, be safe, mate. Always put your safety first. And always remember tomorrow is a new day, new start, a new chance. Why wait till tomorrow, though? You know, any moment you can change your mind about how you feel. Don't wait till tomorrow. Then we're waiting to find out on the tumor to see what they're going to do about that. What is the surgery on Monday? Is it on his sinuses or is it to look at the tumor or what exactly are they doing on Monday? I don't think that sounds crazy, Marlon, that you feel more at ease with people around. It's people around. It's because there's people around. I just think. He says, agree there. We can start now, and tomorrow is far away. Full sinus operation, both sides. Wow. Oof. No, you have neighbors too many? Okay. I mean, okay. You know you. You know what's going on with you better than anybody. And there you're right across from a freight harbor and a factory. I know he's your family, Lee. I know how important he is to you, which makes him super important to me. And you always know if you need help going from Johnny's to Aqua Donkeys, you just let me know. I can take some time off and give you a ride. You just let me know how I can help you, my friend. I've got all this vacation time saved up. Lee says, Jack, you missed a patch. Sure, you could stretch more. Golden Winged Spirit Orb. Hello. Good morning. I really need to put some fleece stuff on him. Do you know what I learned the other day, Lee? I don't know if you know. I must be from Skeeter. I must have found Hammock Mountain. He does stealth camping from Skeeter. Anyways, Hammock Mountain lives kind of in my area, so he stealth camps at different places that I know of, so it's kind of cool. And he was talking about in Tennessee, in the state of Tennessee, it is a felony to sleep on public property. A friggin' felony. What the heck? They are not playing. Awesome, Lee. Yes, I will set aside my time in May for sure. That would be exciting. Marlon says, anyway, I'm off for now. Going to do some language lessons. More often than not, they put me to sleep. Marlon, I love you. You take care of yourself, sweetheart. And, yep, I'm just holding you in my heart. Dragon, hello, my friend. How are you? It's good to see you. It was your birthday yesterday. Oh my gosh, Dragon. I guess I didn't see you yesterday. I saw you the day before. Well, happy belated birthday, Dragon. Give me a second. Let me blow my nose and I'll sing to you. Whether you like it or not. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dragon Nuts. Happy birthday to you and many more. Yay! Happy birthday. Lee says it refers to homeless in state buildings like courthouse or police station. Yes, it's a fact. It's crazy. Marlon says, and I mean, it's public. Shouldn't be public. Be allowed to be used as long as no one is harmed. Right. Marlon said it started to rain now. Good timing, just as the shelter is fully ready. Maybe half an hour ago. Perfect. Lee says, many happy returns. Happy birthday, Dragon. You hope Jack cares about your birthday? Well, he turned to semi-face the camera, so he must. Jed said, hi, beautiful cat. I got work at 9 a.m., so I can't stay long. Hi, Jed. Good morning. Or good evening. And yes. What'd you have for dinner, Jed? Sarah says, happy belated birthday, Dragon. Marlon says, okay, that's things in perspective, magnetic. I was thinking in public forests, riversides, etc. Okay, so I get the courthouse isn't so, but um, I guess the thing is about how things can get taken too far. You know, it leaves a lot of room for interpretation by law enforcement as they see fit. Just your leftovers? Dragon, you know, they're not really, well, yes. Just says, but I got my water bath canning pot starter today. Oh, you got it from Amazon? And it's canning, right? Because I was thinking about buying a bunch of pumpkins. Well, next year, if I can, I'm going to grow pumpkins. But I was thinking about buying a bunch of pumpkins after they go off sale. I mean, after they're popular. Anyways, as cheap as I can get some pumpkins because this guy right here eats pumpkin with all his food. And the canned pumpkin's actually kind of expensive and gross. So I would rather do my own canning if I could. So tell me how that works for you, Jen. That's exciting. He says, I understand as can't have someone asleep on main door if needed and police force, etc. Need constant access. I agree. The forest and the river and stealth camping under bridges and and you know a lot of it is aimed at homeless people, which kind of sucks. And you know, it sucks that the world is the way it is because I see people every day and I'm like, I just want to take them home and say, come on home and, you know, take a shower and I'll make you some food and then I'll bring you back. I'm just afraid somebody wouldn't leave. You love pumpkin products and coffee. Wow. You were only going to try to can a little bit of jams at a time. Nice. Let me know how it goes and if you like that kit, and because I will definitely be looking into something like that. Dragon, thank you. I love you too, my friend. It's your birthday. You didn't have to treat us. Thank you, Dragon. You're very sweet. And by the way, you're my favorite dragon. Lee says, that's the issue, Cat. It's crazy world, isn't it? It is. It is. Lee says, jams are cool and preserving foods is an excellent idea. I think, you know, those are some things that we all should start looking at going back to maybe. Jed says, I will clean it tonight and then rearrange my pantry. Nice. Hi, Corrupted. Good morning. How are you? Dragon says, exactly. When are y'all going to invite me to go eat? LOL. Where are you at, Dragon? I don't even know where you're located. Jed says, I'm going to get sleep after I set my alarm. Okay, my friend. Sounds like a plan. Where is my phone? Right here. There we go. You're in Texas. You know who else is in Texas right now? I think my daughter's in Texas. Well, at least I can just be like, phew. I mean, because if you were just in the next town over, I'd say, well, let's go meet and I'll buy you a birthday breakfast. But you're all the way in Texas, so I'm off the hook. Yes, sweet dreams, Jed. Corrupted, what have you been up to, sir? Aw, that's nice. You got somebody take you out? Aw, that's super. I wonder if my boss wants to help me today to say happy anniversary, Cat. I gave him such a hard time last year. Don't get your hopes up. I know. I'm just happy for help. Shoot, I'm still happy I have a job. Green pretty. I do not think there is a water shortage here. No, when we've had lots of rain. I think we've had more of an issue of flooding. Not me particular, just some of the lower lying places. Hi, Dodgy. He is very relaxed. Good night, Jen. Sweet dreams, my friend. Have a good day at work. Wow, since the lakes may dry up within 5 years. Well, let's hope not. Okay, let's do this. Mm-mm-mm. My coffee just has not tasted good in a week. Jerry says someone took a dog gummy. No, he doesn't need it. You'd think. I mean, maybe other Irish setters are different, but this is my boy. We'll see. I am looking for another one, whether I can afford it or not. Damn it. The program said they were looking at piping water from Central State area to help out the South and Southwest of Tennessee. Obviously, I don't watch the news unless it's really forced down my throat. Me too, but maybe it's a gift. Maybe it's. I just want to go back to see you and my boy. I love you. Maybe it's trying to get me to not drink so much coffee. Michael, good morning. Snowflake is sleeping and the kittens are in bed now after seeing your mom. Aw, sweet. Does your mom come up to see them or come over to your side to see them, or do you bring the kittens to her? I'm just wondering how you do that with the dogs. I did see your dogs on your community, or maybe you put them on my community. No, I don't know. Wherever you told me to go find the pictures of the dogs, I found them, Michael. They were adorable. Sleepy's got a full belly. Oh, and did I say good morning, Jerry? Good morning. I'm sorry. Lisa's true, but coffee is good. You know what? The coffee that I like the best is the one that's been known for having the most like plastics and crap in it. So that's really, maybe it is a gift. Because I've been having a hard time changing because it just tasted so good. They run up the stairs to see your mom with the main door closed. Okay, nice. Aw, how sweet. Yeah, the coffee, I drink the Nescafe. It's instant. So good, but the studies on it and stuff suck. But all coffee, they say the only coffee that's not moldy is coffee that you get the beans and grind them yourself. Michael says when they hear my mom's voice, they come fast to her. Aw. Michael is sending a blessed weekend to you, Michael. You like hot cocoa? Oh, I would like it too much. More than coffee. But maybe tea. I mean, I really think that I probably could benefit from tea blends. And I like growing my own tea blends. Not traditional tea. So I think that's what I hope to switch over to. I guess they're not going to sponsor me, huh? Oh well. Yes, tea is a whole thing. Certain times and certain teas, and it's fascinating. All right. Michael said thank you so much. Be helping my dad's friend who's 84 years old with his TV tomorrow while the cat and kittens chill until I get home. Aw. If you ever get the chance to try Chinese tea, fresh leaf, do. It's so refreshing. All right. I'll keep an eye out. Thanks, Brendan. Thanks for subscribing. We don't do much on the live streams, just hang out and chat. I'm more into doing shorts and stuff on YouTube. Oops. Sarah Washington says, hello, Michael. You're shy, that's fine. Me too, that's why I let the dog be the focus. I agree. Lee says it's good to hang out and chat. Sets a good mind frame for the day. For sure. I wake up so many mornings grumpy and tired and just don't want to do anything and even live stream. But once I get here and I hang out with you guys, everything changes. That is so true, Lee. Michael says, Moonlight and Nosh love to play in my Pepsi box. Hey, Brandon, where are you from? Hi, Rosie. Corrupted might still be awake somewhere out there. How are you, ma'am? You're in the U.S.? We are in Northeast Tennessee, right next to North Carolina and Virginia. Everybody's saying good morning to Rosie. She says she's all right. How are you? We are good, Rosie. So you left yesterday saying you were getting in trouble. I know you were just teasing. How was your day? Brandon says, I'm in San Antonio. Who else is in Texas? Oh, Dragon. Our friend Dragon's in Texas. And I think my daughter's still in Texas. Let's see. Like she was in Texas last week and then she was home for a few days and then I saw she was back. Yes, she's in Irving, Texas. Is there an airport right there? Oh, she's at, okay. I see where she's at. Lots of Texas coming up this morning. Lee says, I'm the only one here from over the pond at the moment. Yes, you are. It seems like it. Yeah, Michael says, Snowflake is guarding my Pepsi bottle. It's so funny. She won't let me grab it without her using her paw on my hand. LOL. Is it a plastic bottle, Michael? Jack used to play with Gatorade bottles. Hi, Ellie. Good morning. Jack says thank you. Rosie says her day was okay and you weren't teasing. Oh, okay. Well, I hope it wasn't too much trouble, Rosie. Oh, it was a 2-liter bottle. Wow. Just got yelled at for not sleeping. Oh. All right. Hi, Heavy. Did you see Jack's short? You said dog model. We did a short where Jack was acting like a dog model. It was just funny you said that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Michael says, got done cleaning the fish tank around 2 a.m. I had to be clean tomorrow. Had to be clean tomorrow night. I'm cleaning the guinea pig cage. Oh. So, wait a minute. Okay, I guess I knew about your fish tank because one of the kittens was getting into it. But you have a guinea pig too? What else do you have over there, Michael? Oops. Sorry, Jackie. Rosie, work was fine. It was a little boring. Okay, it was a lot boring. In the afternoon, everywhere I went, somebody had just left. And there really wasn't even little stuff to do, which usually that's the stuff I find to do. All the little stuff nobody else likes to do. But isn't it funny? I'm complaining because there was no work to do. You have 8 fish. Mr. Toad passed away in June. I'm sorry. Brendan, you don't have any pets? Have you ever had any pets? Lee has to go now. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and may the weekend bring peace and happiness. See you all soon. Love you, Lee. See you. You have a good weekend, too. I'll let you know about my progress tomorrow morning. I'll just let you know where I'm at every morning. I'm kind of upset about the internet going down yesterday because I don't know truly how long it's going to take now. Like I was tracking from when I started to when I'm going to end. Now it's all ruined. But anyways, have a great weekend. I love you, Lee. Lisa's cat, there'll be plenty of work today. It's always the case. So 1 cat, 2 kittens, 1 guinea pig, 8 fishes. Okay. You should hear my tummy. It is obnoxious right now. So, Gregory, good thing they are all under 10 pounds. The pets? What about you, Gregory? Good morning to you. And what about you and pets? What do you have? Do you have any pets? What was I just reading? Oh, you know, I'm big on these jumping spiders, and I keep hearing all these things about they're great little pets. They're very easy. Michael says, my pets keep me working by feeding and cleaning up after them. It's like my job. Hi, Shangy girl. Sorry, good morning to you. Shangy girl says, hey, y'alls. Good morning to you. Shangy girl says, hello to everyone in chat. Thank you for coming by, Shangy girl. My tummy is a little off right now. Oops. Let's give it a second. Let's move this down though. I don't like the chat on Jack. Better. Aw, thank you. She says good morning or afternoon, evening. And Dawn, people here in chat, and massive shout out. Peace and love. Thank you, Shangy girl. That's very, very sweet of you. Peace and love to you too, my friend. Michael says 9 cats total. Snowflakes number 7 and kittens are 8 and 9. Are you talking about total cats that you've had? Yes. Got it. Sounds like you have, well, some people do have 9 cats. There's a lot of feral cat communities on YouTube. The first cat you got was in 1996? Nice. Wow. Oliver. Aw. That's a great name for a cat. I had a cat named Olive, but she was like olive oil, and the male cat was Sweet Pea. We had a Brutus. You named him from Oliver and Company. Oh, how sweet. So what about you, Rosie? Have you told me about your pets? Is it Alika? That is Jack, and Jack is an Irish setter. You have two cats, both girls. Aw, I had no idea, Rosie. Michael said all of my other cats are in my community page as a collage. Is this something new or something you already had on there? Both girls, do they get along well? Oh, it was my phone that fell. You had it on there. Okay, I think I may have seen it. Rosie says, yes, Bella and Munchkin are their names. Aw. Oh no. Hey, Michael, why is that lady selling those cats with or adopting them out? That's very expensive. I was a little shocked. Rosie said they do, but they fight here and there, but we've been training them a lot of different things. My mom didn't believe me until I showed her what I taught them. Nice. What are you teaching them? I would love to see what you can teach a cat to do. Oh, don't want that. all this time. Michael said, that's a great question. Why? It's a place in North Carolina that they're at. I'm blessed to get 2 free kittens. Place wanted 250 more for 1 cat adoption. That's ridiculous when there's so many cats who need homes to make it so unaffordable. I get what they're doing. They want to make sure you can afford to take care of the cat, but come on. Rosie said, well, a few things, like when it's time for them to sleep, I have them follow me. Then I tell them up, which means jump up on the bed. I also taught them how to put their paw in the door if they got stuck. Really? To open the door. Nice. I'm still trying to do a few more things, but so far I'm teaching them and they understand. That's great. I love that, Rosie. How cool. I don't know where it's at, Jack. Where are you, Brush? There you are. Michael says, I was lucky. I got the 2 girl kittens for free with cases of food from the owner. Snowflake I rescued from a house fire 13 years ago. Wow. Rosie said, my mom said if we find other 2 cats, we can get them. By the way, Munchkin, we saved her from a tree / bush thing. Aw. And Rosie loves animals. How could you not? They're just wonderful. You see Jack's face right now. Yeah, Michael says, I'm blessed to save Snowflake's life from a burning house. That's crazy. You sure are. Call your cats your kids. I get it. Jack is definitely like my child. The boy I didn't have. Huh. The boy I never wanted. And my girls call him their little brother. I think they feel relieved. Jack kind of gets them off the hook. You know, mom's not alone as long as she has Jack. Huh, Jackie? Michael says, at least they don't answer back to you. You need hair brushing too, Sarah? Can we brush your hair? Hmm? Oh. How do you get so naughty every day? Huh? How do you do it? Get so naughty, Bubba. Hmm? Stinky little collar. There. Let me get you real good. There you go. Let me see the other ear, buddy. All right. Thank you, sir. Can I see your front? Here. There you go. Look at your mama. Look at your mama. Let her brush you. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Good boy. Oh, such a good boy, Jackie. All right. Okay, I'm gonna get up. I love you. You're such a good boy. That's you. You stink, Jack. All right, I'm done. All done. Hi, Logan. You should get Jack a Pepsi costume so when they ask why you bring him, you can say he works here. I should. You're right. You're right. We should make Jack a Pepsi collar and maybe like a bow tie. And yes, I think we should pitch Jack to Pepsi. What is that? I can't smell. Does it smell bad? Can I put it back on? Okay. Oops, I got your ear there, buddy. There you go. Okay. All right. You feel good now? So funny. Logan is making a 320 NEO passenger jet in plane crazy. I have no idea what that is, Logan. Hi, Flora. Good morning. Thank you for the like, Flora. Good morning. Good morning. It's a passenger plane. And tell me, how are you making it? Is it a model? Or is it like something we can go for a real ride in? Sarah Washington. Oh, it's on Roblox. Okay, I see. I understand now. And Jack lays his head on my knee. You're struggling on the landing gear. It's annoying the heck out of you. Dang it. Hey Logan, do you live does your dad live with you? I said, does your dad live with you? Yeah, I was just imagining your dad saying something like that. Boy, this such and such is annoying the heck out of me. That's why I asked. Rosie, you should come visit me and help me out. I need help. She says, girl, I can't help myself, let alone anyone else. Actually, though, I wish. It'd be really easy. It's cutting a straight line. And it doesn't even have to be perfectly straight. All right. Don't burn nothing, Cat. You think if you moved out, you think you would? I would move out and live alone. I don't know. You got a pretty big family. You might be lonely. I know Rosie for a long time because I have 4 brothers, and then my mom ran a daycare, so there was always a lot going on. And when I got my own apartment, it was very quiet, and so I had a TV. I had a TV in every room, and I had every TV on because I missed them. Somebody's I need I need help making this straight again. Hi, Snapshot Sniper. Well, that's that dirty dog's bed, so I'm not going to tell him to get off of his own bed. What would you say if somebody came into your house and said, "Get off the bed, you dirty dog"? You'd be like, "This is my damn bed. Who are you talking to?" Rosie says, "Girl, my brother's annoying and my sister's married, especially my favorite one. I would come if I could." Logan says, "That was mean." You know what? That person just wanted a little attention. That's all, Logan. Flora says, "Me praying to God if we can get a single room to rent." Are you looking for a single room to rent, Flora? I'm a little confused. Logan says, "OMG, let's go." Where are we going? Let's go. Finally says, "I finally got the gear in a spot where it doesn't fall back." Excellent. You're tired of staying at the workplace. Oh, a little too controlling, Flora. How long have you worked for them? You want to stay with your kids. I get that. Me too, sister. If I could figure out how I could afford to live in Florida again, I would do it. As much as I love it here and I love my home and I love where I'm at, I miss my kids too. She does have kids. But you know, the only good thing, it's a little bit of both. I'm a little torn. When I'm very close to them, I can be a little crazy and be a little too involved in their life. And one of the good things about being so far away is I can't, and it takes a lot of stress off of me. There's nothing I can do but, see them who they truly are, not their stories and all the garbage that happens, but see who they truly are. And it's easier to do that from here. Because, I'm a mom. If somebody upsets my kid, I'm just mama bear. It's not always pretty. Yep, too involved. There comes a point where you've got to let your kids do it on their own. You can't do everything for them as much as you want to. Oh, as much as it breaks your heart that you can't make everything better. Every little hurt, every little cry, every little tear. Ooh, you want to make it all better, but you really can't. I don't know what all that means, Rosie, but yes, you mess with your kids, you want to F them up. Even if your kid's totally in the wrong. So sometimes a little distance is good to keep the crazy down. Logan says, I go to school on Monday. It's your first day in a new school, and it's 3 levels. Are you going into junior high? You're not going into like middle school yet, are you? I guess they don't call it junior high, they call it middle school. Tat, hello Tat, good morning. Rosie says, you should meet my mom because you sound like her. I think it's just a mom thing. I think all moms, most moms will understand. Logan says, and it has 2 gyms stacked on top of each other. Wow. I have no clue how the heck that is possible. Are you on good terms with your mom right now, Rosie? Are you really interested in how that's structurally possible? Maybe you should look into becoming an architect. Or is that more of an engineer? Architect, engineer? Which one, Logan? Rosie says, yeah, we went out to get and got food yesterday. Nice. And ice cream. Aw, good. I'm glad to hear that, Rosie. So, Rosie, let me ask you, you have 2 sisters that have moved away? No, 3. Did they all get married or just the one? All 3 married. Okay. So is that when they left home is when they got married? Logan says, I just threw my AFK friend into the void. Oh no. Were you really friends then? Ah, yes. So basically that's how it is at your house or in your family, that you move out when you get married? Why are you staring at me like that, sir? Huh? Rosie says, yes, basically. Well, did they want to leave before? I guess that could be taken a couple ways. Maybe life was so good at home they didn't go until they were married. You would have been married if it wasn't for someone. I know you talked about liking somebody and I think your family didn't approve. Is that right? Hi, Sarah Lee. Good morning or good evening. You probably haven't even been to sleep yet, right? Here we are getting ready for work. Here, what up, Jack? It was your dad. Logan is going to go now. See y'all. Hey, Logan, it is Saturday. So if we don't see you before Monday, I love you and have a great brand new school year and a brand new building. It's going to be great. Is that why you weren't talking to your dad? Was it because of that, Rosie? Rosie says, bye, Logan. Have fun and good luck. You're hella stressed. You're going to be okay. So is everybody else. So don't worry. Logan says, I'll be here on Friday and Saturdays, y'all. All right, honey. That and other reasons why you didn't talk to him. I got you. I understand. I still have a hard time with my stepdad not being nasty to him. When he says to me, I miss you, I'm like, well, how come the last time you were here, you didn't come see me then? You didn't even tell me you were here. It's very hard not to. My mouth gets me in trouble. Rosie had said, lucky I got 11. Oh, I forgot. I didn't even see where Rosie said, Logan, being stressed is nothing once you show them how smart you are. He's got 8 classes and don't know where any, you'll figure it all out. It's going to be great. Rosie says, like, even if I talk little words with him because he did heart surgery, I still wouldn't forgive him. doing, you little weirdo? Wow, that's really tough. I get it though. I mean, I felt that way about my birth father. I felt like what he did was unforgivable. But then I realized what he did is not who he is. And I've done a lot of things I'm ashamed of and that I want to be forgiven for. So it makes things a little different after a while. But like I said, I never got the chance to make things right with my dad. But now it's just like it doesn't even, he's not here anymore, so I really don't have any feelings about it. Oh no, it's weird, Rosie. Parents, man. Parents. Ugh. Rosie, nope, Flora got a call, but she's back. Well, welcome back. Hi, Carl. What's the matter, Carl? You looking down this morning? How come? Oh, gosh. Carl. Rosie says, he said, I know I was a bad father. I said no because he literally just got out of surgery. So I don't know, to be honest. You were just being very compassionate and loving. So that's who you are. Move, boy. Getting stiff. Oh, do you see that? I don't like thinking Jack's getting old. I didn't say that. That makes me kind of sad, Jack. It's time for a puppy. Flora says, Cat and Jack, do you want to go to work? Yeah, I don't mind. I like going to work. It's the only actual in-person social thing I do. So it's good for me to get out and actually deal with people. Go out there in the real world and be a real person. Don't be all weird. Hi, Odin. Good morning. Carl says, what's work? Well, Carl, you know what I found yesterday, Carl? Let me tell you. It's funny, Carl. It's funny you should say, what's work, Carl? When every time we had this board up for WASA, the WASA job board, you'd say, I'd had more jobs than WASA. But now you say, what's work? What do you mean, what's work, sir? Yes, ma'am. I've been ready. I'm actually ready. I actually should, if it wasn't so dark, I would go now, but it's so darn dark outside. Carl says, never worked weekends. Are you still working, Carl? Are you still working at the bank? I'd rather work the weekend, Carl. That way, if I go to the lake or the river, it's not as busy. Because on the weekends, it's really busy here. Yes, you hairy beast. This is all from you. All Jack hair. That's gross. My bed is so hairy, we brush it. Hi, I'm all done. Thank you, sir. That's a lot of hair. Carl says the lake is closed. You know, it is. Access to the lake is closed right by me, Carl. It's making me mad. It means I have to go 20 minutes out of my way versus a couple minutes. What is work, says Rosie. You do work, Rosie. You just don't get paid for it. It's called room and board. Rosie says, Jack, how about I come babysit you for the day? He would love that. He said, all you have to do is just hang out here and sleep with me all day. Cuddle. It's his favorite thing. And Odin, are you still here? Thanks for coming in, and good morning to you. Where are you from? Oh, you too, Jackie? What was that? Carl says, I only work Monday to Friday, so that means you are still working, Carl? Obviously, it means you're still working. Fair enough, Carl. What, Rosie? Ugh, what? Ugh, I don't know. Oh. Was that you, Jack? Platinum Player, good morning. Nice uniform. Pepsi says thanks. heard something. I wanted to make sure it wasn't the chickens. I did not shut the chicken door last night, so they're open to creepy crawlies coming in. I am about to go win, Platinum Player. Carl says, my boss is getting another Coca-Cola cap. Really? Schools are opening Monday here in Kenya. And our friend Logan says he goes to school on Monday too, Flora. Thank you, Platinum Player. I was writing a letter to Magdalene. Did you go back and watch that guest the other day that I was talking about, Rosie? Monday's when Rosie goes back. Hi, Dolly. Good morning. How are you? Doing good. Thank you for that. She says, hit the like, subscribe, share support and blessings. Together we grow. Thank you, Dolly. Carl says Irish schools are open since last week. Flora says, good morning, Dolly. Why won't it let me see it? She is not getting overtime. Smarty pants. She refuses to work for overtime. Hello, lovely Dolly. How are you? Carl's here. Is it time for copyright, Carl? Carl says, I don't grow on YouTube. Carl, that's your own choice, dear. You like, what do you like? TikTok better? Gogin? Hello. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but are you from Turkey? Well, hello. 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 Is that Ingo? Hello, Ingo. How are you? Flora is saying hello to Ingo. Platinum Player says, shout out to our lovely flower from Kenya. Hi, Long John. I am working today. Rosie says, nope, not yet. I'm really busy cleaning. Checking my dad, so I don't know what to do. Literally had forms that had to be done for school, and I just finished it, but I'm going to try to today. and then join the 5 a.m. live. Rosie says hello to everyone in chat that she missed. Carl said 3 weeks into TikTok and I've 100 followers. Nice, Carl. I know you are happy over there. So is it time, Carl? I'm just asking. Can I get you free soda? No. Flora is asking if you guys would watch some videos, help support her. You know, every little bit means so much more to Flora where she's at than it does to us. So watching a few videos really helps her out. I could, yes, discount. But only on like the core stuff. Like if you want a Starbucks or if you want Rock Stars energy drinks, you're paying more than cost. Stupid. You could get a Pepsi. I would get you a Pepsi, Rosie. Julie and Martina are number 1 and 2 at TikTok. Flora has just subscribed to Flora. Not cola, if Pepsi. Platinum player. What does the guy got to do to get a soda around here? I'm telling you. Abito says, hello, Mr. Jack. Jack is out. Long John says, back in the day, I had a roommate who worked at Pepsi. He would take home all types of alleged damaged soda and Gatorade, but I don't think they let you do that anymore. I bet you they didn't let you do that then either. I see so much stuff. I see so much stuff, and I just keep my mouth shut. Like bosses, people who have been made bosses, I've watched them go on the back of their truck and take drinks and just drink whatever they wanted, then put it back in there. So somebody got delivered store drinks that were empty, and now they're supervisors. I saw Dollar General, the girls the other day, they were taking stuff out to the dumpster, and then they go out to the car. I'm just like, whatever, it's not my business, I guess. Rosie says, my mom got soda from my brother's mini fridge. I wish I had one. Aw. What's your question, Rosie? Platinum says, kiss Jack goodbye for me. Have a great day. Bye, Platinum. Gladly. I love you. Are you okay? His nose is really warm and dry. He's still okay, though. Bye, Platinum Player. Easy Home Cooking, hello. Thank you for the like. Good afternoon. Rosie says, why do you go to work at 5? Is that when you have to work? Actually, I should be there at 5 this morning. I'm not going to make it. Yeah, that's when they're supposed to start, Rosie. You have a great day too, Flora. Thank you. Flora says, everyone, good day and blessed day. Thank you. Same to you, Flora. Mom John says my roommate may have been a thief. I mean, I get it. You know, if these companies treated their employees and paid them better, maybe the temptation wouldn't be there. I just know it's not worth it to me, especially, you know, that's what I used to do for a living is watch people, employees, customers. So if you ever think you're not being watched, that's just not right. You are. You're being watched. Long John thinks 5 a.m. is such a great starting time. At 9 a.m., it is literally far into the day for me. Do you start at 5 also? Carl says Kenya's monetization comes through Ireland. How is that, Carl? Rosie says, oh, gangster, for real. You can care less if you make it on time. That just shows how tired it is to work there. Albedo says Jack's toy looks torn up. Oh, it's brand new. John says, even if I'm not treated well, I still don't get the temptation to steal. I'm just saying, I think that's a lot of people's justification. I got you. Right is right and wrong is wrong. It's not torn up. This is a cape, and this is Mr. Owl, who has rope light. I don't know. He's not torn up. He's brand new. Isn't he beautiful? We love Mr. Owl. That's it, Rosie. Is one of the reasons I wanted to get off working nights is because I my eyes are not the best in the dark anymore. And I think that's why they let me get that. And, you know, we're desperate for help. And it's not just Pepsi. Everybody is desperate for help right now. So I think they make some exceptions. Maybe for seniority. I am the senior person there. And because they like me and because they really need help. Otherwise, they didn't used to put up with stuff like that, but they could afford to not. Long John says I'm up at 3 a.m. every day and usually start by 5 or earlier. Every now and then it's later if it's a far drive. I choose not to work today because I'm working on my house. Oh yes, you have a lot of work going on. Are you going to do a lot of the work yourself? You know what I'm going to do? What is that thing you have to replace on your toilet? It's a wax ring or something. I'm going to reach out to my brother one more time, but he's got a newborn, so. But then I'm just going to look it up on YouTube and do it myself. And I'll probably live stream it so I can get lots of unasked for advice. What do you think? Carl says, I only work during the day. That's why I'm so very lucky that my boss asked me if I wanted to come back to work full time. Because first off, I was really broke. And second off, I was having a hard time driving at night. So now I only have to struggle in the morning. And I usually wait till it gets daylight, but this morning's a little different. I'm going to leave as soon as I end the live stream. I think. We might take Jack out one more time. Rosie says, my house is a glass door and I keep begging my family to change it because me just going down upstairs, seeing that door, and I can't see who can be out there. It scares me. Do you not have like a shade or anything you can pull, Rosie? Tom Jones says, I totally get that justification, Cat. I've witnessed several thefts, but I keep my mouth shut because I'm just not a snitch. Yeah, it's just not worth it anymore. Rosie says, ugh, it's weird because the dark, it's beautiful but scary at the same time. Rosie, when I was a police officer, the one thing that scared me was having to go out into the woods in the middle of the night. It was BS, man. It was not my thing. I did not like it at all. If it was my woods, it would be different. But going into strange woods in the middle of the night, mm-mm. Carl says, get a plumber. My brother is a plumber, Carl. Oh, we love you too, Dragon Nuts. Obito, he probably is. Yeah, I can go out of the room and look and see, even if he's sleeping. He does pretty much pay attention to me. That's his job. I was just testing you, Jack. It makes me feel really guilty. A putty knife and a wrench for the wax ring. Okay. You're speechless, Rosie? Thought I might have a picture, but I don't. I don't know where it's at. Yeah, you know why though? Because when I was a teenager, I was I was busted for shoplifting at the mall. Actually, I was not shoplifting that time. The girl I was with was. I was smart enough not to shoplift in this particular store, but I was with her. So, anyways, I had to deal with some cops, and they were real a-holes, just real jerks, and it was unnecessary, and it really pissed me off. And then I got in a little trouble a little later, skipping school, no big deal. But I mean, I got in trouble, but still, I was dealt with a lot differently. Totally different cop, just a different attitude. And I wanted to be a cop who made a difference towards kids, especially in particular. I wanted to be a help and not an asshole. Carl says a new toilet is cheaper. Really? Kiana, obviously not, but good morning to you. Why'd I stop? Because you're getting one today, Carl. Oh, you're getting a new toilet. Is a new toilet really cheaper than just doing it yourself, Carl? I was when I was young, just for a few years. Very small town, Mayberry. So the wax rings are anywhere from like $2 to $15. So if it was, Carl might be right. It might be more than a new toilet just to hire a plumber, especially when my brother is a plumber. But I really feel like it's something I could do if I watch it enough times. But right now, yeah, you can see the ceiling downstairs and it's getting wet. So I have to run downstairs to use the bathroom all the time now. It's quite a pain. Carl says, it is here because I'd flood the place. Ah, gotcha. Right. We have to figure out how to turn off the water, I bet. And I think you have to do that down at the end of the road. So, good point, Carl. Thank you for reminding me of that very important thing. Can you imagine? John says, I can kind of picture that. You need to show a picture of you in uniform sometimes. I had one, I just don't know where it's at. Boy, and I was so skinny. Oh my gosh. It was sick. I was like, oh, did I know how tiny my waist was back then? Craziness. Yeah. Here it is. Well, here's the day he was like the town clerk or something. He made it official. Look how tiny my waist was. What? Is that weird or what? That just doesn't look right. Crazy. You can shut the water. I don't think you can shut the water off at the breaker here. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, I guess I'll have to figure that out for sure. You're 100% going to have to turn off the water because you're going to have to lift this thing up just to get the ring on. Okay. Oh, Carl, you're having the toilet done? So you're staying in the hotel tonight? Really? You screenshotted that, Long John? That's funny. I really wasn't that skinny. That picture just is freak. It's weird. It's very freakish. And we were all very tan. Oh, that's because we were in Florida. John says, I forgot that you have city water. The breaker won't work. That's just for well water. Yeah, right. And see, I remember when we were doing the inspection on the house, he had to come turn the water on down at the end of the road. And it was winter time, so he was turning the water off to save the pipes. Dragon says, I'm going to stay here and enjoy some talk and falling asleep. Nice. Carl, before you go, you've got to do Carl's song. Perfect timing. 3 minutes, Carl. So funny. Copyright. You think right behind the toilet, that's all I have to do? That scares me.
Hair slicked back like it just might win. One teen a laughing, one teen a mad. Both saying Carl ain't all that bad. One microphone machine.
Times 10 copyright.
And a microphone. One wants country, one wants chair. Car just sitting in a folding chair. Disco lights from 1993. Smells like cigarettes and sweet tea. One kid cried in the power blue. The other yelled, he lied to you too. Meanwhile, Carl just tapped the mic.
Testing.
All through the night. Carl, 2 times and a microphone. One Tina dancing to socks. Other Tina screaming for that song. Carl pretending nothing's wrong. Last thing heard before daylight broke. Who ate my onion rings? Through the smoke.
Perfect timing, Carl. Now it's 5 a.m. Thank you, Carl. Thank you for your song. Thank you for you, Carl. I love you so much. I hope you have a great day in the hotel. You should live stream. Anyways, Rosie says, 5 a.m. Have fun at work today. I will. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I hope you guys have a great day. And love you, Jack. He's totally ignoring us. Big surprise. Bye, guys.